everyone. Welcome to MJS Coaching Football. Coach Sullivan here. I was a defensive coordinator, just completing my 39th season, and I hope that your 2021 season, was as good as ours was. In this presentation, I'd like to talk to you about one of our 3-4, what we call a jailbreak concept, okay? Mix it max, okay? And so what I'm going to do here in this presentation, I'm going to go through the key terms to help you better understand, A, what a jailbreak concept is, and then B, how we determine which side does what, and then how we're able to successfully incorporate our nose, who's part of both sides, right? In a 3-4, zero technique nose, head up on the center is a part of both sides. So the key as the coach is taking two separate concepts, and when you meld them together, you do not put your nose in conflict. So he does one thing correctly, but and therefore he's doing something wrong with the other concept, right? Screwing it up. That's where the coaches come in. So as I get to that point, I'll bring that to light a little bit more in terms of how we do that. Okay? So the first key term is the front itself. It's part of our pressure package that we call 58 up. And what that is, we just have our inside linebackers literally walk up on the line of scrimmage. Okay, so non-subscribers, if you go to my third down, pass situation pressure playlist, this is the foundation of it. Okay, and so now we impact protection. Usually we get straight man. Or if they go full slide, we got a running back on the edge. To us, it's a win either way, okay? And so that's where we begin. That's the front that we use, okay? Now, the Lucky Ringo is our blitz call, designating what side the blitz is coming from. Well, this is coming from both. So this is going to be a lucky because, right, we line up left to right. How you look at this is 58 up. That's it. Boom, done. Okay, so therefore anything that involves the mic, hence max, means that we always set the Lucky Ringo opposite. Okay, so the mix it therefore is left, it's going to be a lucky. Okay, so again, this is how they line up. There's our mic. He's going to execute a max, so therefore it's going to be a lucky, and here's how we're able to accomplish this without putting our nose in conflict. The jailbreak concept. We combine a prisoner game with a plug. So again, non-subscribers, go to my prisoner game playlist. There it is, right? Non-subscribers, go to my plug family blitz playlist. There it is. We take one from each concept, bring them together, and it's called jailbreak, right? Prisoner game plug, right? Stop the break. Jailbreak. That's how we come to the name. So the way we accomplish it so that our nose is not in conflict, the nose is always a part of the first call. First call is mix it. Nose is a part of mix it. And then it's up to me to package it with a plug that doesn't put the nose in conflict, right? Boom, done. So now as the coach, you go through your blitz inventory, and then you put two together with the nose a part of the first call, and then he's not in conflict for the second call, and then you drill it, rep it, and you players will get it. And obviously, I don't assume anything. You've already instituted a you game, a me game. Mix it is we put both together. You've obviously already put in the max plug blitz. So when you say, all right, now, jailbreak, mix it me, mix it max, your players know what it is. They know what a me is. They know what a you is. They know what a max is. Okay? So then we get to the mix it game itself. Okay? The Lucky Ringo for us in a mix it goes to the U. So the U is going to be left because of what I already said. The mic's on the right. Max is on the right. Okay, backer and end, execute the U game, which I'll show you. Nose and the stud, execute the me game. And then the mic executes the max, which he's going to plug opposite A gap. And so there has to be a little bit of a tweak in his technique in order for him to do that. There's a lot of moving parts on this. So again, we usually get a straight man protection with all those moving parts. It's a lot for an offensive line to pick up. And I'm not talking NFL or Alabama or Power 5 conferences. This is Division 3 and 2 college football. Okay, it's a lot. All right, so now, starting on the left with Lucky, right? You. Our guys communicate to each other. Okay, hey, the offensive line's got a lot going on, as does the quarterback trying to set protections, read coverages, and so forth. So you can talk these things. If you think you need to put it into code, you put it into code. We let players do that on their own, right? Because they take ownership of it. They know what it means, right? It's a little bit of empowerment. So here on this one, on the U, the N goes first. So in a prisoner game, first means they're the penetrator. So here he's going to penetrate B gap, getting vertical, right? Not necessarily stabbing it directly, but he's got to get up into the B gap through the guard, right? So now just think, right? Man protection, guard's got the backer. Well, this is going to be a natural pick. The back is going to flash A gap, so that should draw the guard with him. And then he's going to loop butt side. See, the second is the looper and the read, and he's reading the offensive tackle because we got to get outside cage, right? So we tell him you're going to loop B gap unless the tackle's facing you, then you got to loop into C. All right, so we're a big believer in the unless concept. Tony DeMeo, longtime college head coach. Teach your guys to play fast here. They'll play fast here, right? Tell them this is what you do. Unless, and there's always only one unless. If you have a list of things that changes what they do, they can't play fast. So you loop B unless the tackle's facing you, then you loop C. Boom, done. Okay? Over here, and this will bring in the tweak for the mic. So I'm going to do that first. Because the nose has to stick B gap, the mic is going to what we call punch out, which means he's going to push off his up inside foot, which is always his stance, and he's going to open up to the outside, shuffling, 1, 2. Okay, so I'll come back to the mic. Nose sticks B gap, and then loops up through the inside of the tackle, working for outside cage. So make sure when you put yours together, you have cage on both sides. All right, we use the term cage. We want to keep the quarterback in a cage so we can get to him. We can affect his throw. If we're not able to sack him, we can affect the throw, possibly bat the pass, make him avoid us to throw the pass, change his arm slot, all those things, okay? We don't use the term long stick. We eliminate the verbiage. To us, stick is 2 gap. So now the stud is going to sell speed in the C gap. He's got to be a little bit slow with it, right? Kind of like a receiver selling. He's going vertical on a hitch. And then he's going to loop B gap unless, because he's reading the guard is facing him, which is very likely. Then you're going to loop into A gap, right? Loop B unless, loop B unless. Again, keep it simple for your guys. All right, now back to here. Max, right? Plug opposite A gap. He punches out. 1, 2. He's got his eyes outside, so he's selling that he's in coverage. Okay, so now the guard, we hope, goes with the nose, right? Sticks it in the ground. Plugs opposite A gap. So you see what I mean now about a lot of moving parts, right? Our goal, especially versus a man protection, get these offensive linemen on different levels, opening up rush lanes, right? When they're on a different level like this, they just opened up a door, right? They did. Boom. Boom. Open up the doors. If they're on same levels, it's like running into closed doors. Okay? So as I said at the beginning, thank you for watching MJS Coaching Football. I appreciate it. Non-subscribers and subscribers alike, questions, please reach out to me at CoachMJSullivan@gmail.com because I would love to talk football with you.